I've always liked Mappy ever since I was a kid. It had great music, graphics, sound effects, and everything. However, everything had changed from that day. I was playing on my computer until I heard a knock at my door. I opened the door and noticed there was a package sitting on my porch. I opened the package and it was a Mappy CD game. However, it didn't look like any other CD game that I thought it would be. The CD had the title Mappy written in red marker. This made me confused, but I decided to play the game anyway. I put the CD into my computer, and the game started. The title screen came up like normal. Then I started playing. However, the intro was entirely different for some reason. The music was in reverse, and all I saw was just Mappy walking on his own. Instead of the yellow 8-bit text saying, "Now onto the story," there was red 8-bit text that said, "Welcome to hell." I started to feel terrified seeing that, but the curiosity got the best of me, so I continued playing. Anyways, the first two levels were normal. I controlled Mappy and collected the stolen items as usual. After the first two levels, I managed to reach the bonus level. However, something was not right. The bonus level didn't have any balloons, and the music was distorted. I had no choice but to go through the whole bonus level. Right when I got to the end, there was a blue balloon floating. I collected the blue balloon and it cut to the fourth round. This is when things got worse. The house was blood red, all the windows were broken, and all the items were replaced with dead bodies and skeletons. Blood was stained on the platforms and there were no doors whatsoever. The Meowskis and Goro were there, and they had very sinister looks on their faces. Mappy is confused, and I felt the same way. The music in the background was eerie, and it was in reverse. Right when I tried to jump on the trampoline, Goro confronted in front of Mappy. I tried to escape from Goro, and he started chasing Mappy. Before Mappy could make his escape from Goro, he was murdered. I saw Mappy's body being torn off as he was being mauled by Goro, and the Mouskies joined in. Blood splattered everywhere. It wasn't 8-bit, but it was real looking. I felt sick seeing it. The Life Lost music played, and it was also distorted. This had to be the most disturbing thing Goro and the Meowskis did to Mappy. What was worse was that there were no bonus lives. The game over screen appeared and it was blood red. The usual game over music for Mappy was in reverse, and in the background was Mappy, and he was dead. His eyes were ripped off, and his uniform was all torn apart, including the dismembered body parts. I was in complete shock of seeing that. There was no name entry. Instead, Goro appeared in a dark background, and he was staring at me with the same sinister look. Then he spoke to my surprise. He said, his voice sounded distorted and demonic, and I felt very afraid. The game cut to black, and the CD popped out of my computer. I took the CD out and smashed it into pieces using a sledgehammer. I never wanted to play this version of Mappy ever again. Who in their dirty minds would make this version of Mappy? Did they think it would be a sick joke or something? This was not like the game at all. Later, I threw away the smashed pieces into the garbage can, and I never saw it ever again.
No.